Hey, family. Hey, family. Excuse me, y'all. I don't know if this phone gonna stay charged. I'ma try. I'ma try. What's up, y'all? You love to groove. Na, 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 na. Where is everybody at? I'm driving home. I said I gotta get on the phone and talk to you guys. I said I gotta get on the phone and talk to you guys. I gotta get on the phone. Oh, bag fell over. Hope nothing falls out. Na 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 na. Hey, I see somebody's on here. I see a thumbs up. I just can't see who it is. Um, so I'm just waiting for it to pop up. But hello to you. Hello to you. Hello. I can't believe it say 30 minutes till I get home. I mean, I'll get home like 6:30. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I don't mean to yawn like that. Mm. I know the comments is on, right? The comments is on. Say hi if you're looking at me. Even if you don't like me, say hi. Shock me. Come out of your comfort zone and say hello. Make yourself known. I dare you. I dare somebody on here watching me that really don't like me. They just watching because they want to watch. I dare you to say hi. I dare you. Hey, Din Din, what's up, mama? That's Auntie Din Din. Because she be giving out the auntie vibes for real. Din Din gives out the bona fide auntie vibes. Then I'm on here for Motivation Monday. I know it's late in the day, but it's better late than never. Because last week, I didn't get on here. But this week, I'm on here. Yes, I am for Motivation Monday. I am on here. And I got stuff to be thankful for. Hey, Joanne. Hi. 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 Oh, people in here saying some crazy stuff. I'm glad they holding it for review. Hey, Grandma. Joanne, what's up? Hey, Patricia. Hey, Michael. How are you? Hi, everybody. It's Motivation Monday. It's Motivation Monday. It was motivate. Thank you, Denden. Thank you, sweetie. You like me? Thank you. Hello, Nelly. Oh yeah, I was about to say, Denzel, you could just time them all the way out. Hey, Harry W. What's up, Harry? How are you? It might get a little choppy, you guys, because I'm out here in the wilderness. There's a lot of trees and stuff out here. I'm in a place called Wynwood, and it's a lot of trees. It's very nice houses out here, but it is a lot of foliage. Is that what you call it, y'all? Foliage? It's a lot of trees and things. Hey, Alexander. How are you, sweetie? How are you? How are you? It's so good to see you in the building. Look at y'all coming on in, coming on in, coming on in. I come on here to give y'all some motivation and even to motivate myself, y'all. So it's been life has been a blessing. I'm not even gonna say that I'm not even gonna give my trying days. Hey, Chris J. Murphy, how are you? Hello from Brazil, Laurel. Um, I'm not going to give my troubled, tiresome, maybe difficult days glory. Like I'm not going to give it to it. I'm not going to say that it is better because it's not. My good days definitely outweigh my bad days, even with all the stuff that's going on. You know what I mean? My good days outweigh my bad days. Thank you, Demi. I'm at a light though, sweetie. Hey, Adriana. Um, My good days outweigh my bad days. Now, I want to talk about this because it's so important, because I see a lot of people being impressed, oppressed, depressed, um, stressed, and under distress because they're watching people on social media and they're comparing their lives to those people that they see because it looks appealing and it looks better than where they are and what they're doing. So they're being disrespectful to themselves, really. You're disrespecting all your hard work. You're disrespecting all the blood, sweat, and tears that you put in to get where you are. Don't disrespect yourself because you may not, or your life may not resemble that of what you see on Instagram or that what you may see on YouTube. Oh, I forgot. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Sorry, guys. I hope you're still there. This is why I have a hard time getting on live because I have so much going on at one time. So much that I have to stop sometimes and start working on something else because I got so much going on. But I'm glad that y'all still here and you rocking with me. Hey, Mama Terry. Hey, Mama Terry. So, as I was saying, and I hope people are still here to hear this. Um, Stop being disrespectful to yourself and all the hard work you put in. Start putting some respect on your name. I'm serious. I'm talking to you right now that's always down in yourself. You always talking about yourself in your head, or you may be saying negative things about yourself out loud to other people. Put some respect on your name. Honestly. Now, I'm not talking about the people that be hell raisers, that be causing all types of hell and confusion in people's lives and them hell-bound people. I'm not talking to y'all, okay? Y'all in your own lane all by yourself. Stay your behind over there. I ain't talking to you. But I'm talking to people that are really out here trying to be the best version of themselves that they could possibly be. I'm talking about the people that get up every single day, tired, broke down mentally and physically, but they get up every day and try to make the best out of their lives. They may not make enough money, but they get up every day and they go to their job. They may not have the clothes that they would like to put on, but they get up and they wash the clothes that they have and they take care of what they have. I'm talking to those people. I'm talking to those people that may not have the food that they would desire to eat and want to eat and that their doctor is telling them they should eat, but they're going out there and they're trying to make the healthiest choices they possibly can with the money they have in their pocket. I'm talking to those people. I'm telling you right now, put some respect on your name. Stop downing yourself because you doom scrolling. And I don't know if y'all know what doom scrolling is, but my daughter put me on. Sometimes we'll sit online and we'll fascinate. And it almost becomes like obsessively scrolling because we hate our lives. So we scroll and we praise and we glorify other people's because we feel like that's what we need. Now, I ain't saying don't be motivated by certain things. That's not what I'm saying. So I don't want people going here and be like, but you supposed to see things and be motivated by it. No, I'm talking about disrespecting yourself because you're not where someone else may be or may be pretending to be. That's going to go into another part of this Motivation Monday. I'm saying to you, put some respect on your name. You busting your behind out there taking care of them kids by yourself. You really trying to do what's right for them mentally and physically? Put some respect on your name. Stop talking about yourself because other people are downing you and your family, or other people think you should have been doing better, or other people think you shouldn't even have had the kid, or other people keep saying you need to take the dad to court, but you got your own personal reasons why you haven't taken him to court, and it's between you and God. Stop letting these people disrespect you and cause you to disrespect yourself. You need to put some respect on your name. I don't care if you giving them kids oodle noodles and hot dogs. As long as you eating oodles and noodles and hot dogs, you should not be ashamed. Now, if you eating steak and shrimp and your kids eating oodles and noodles and hot dogs, then you need to check your daggone self. But if y'all are eating together as a family and that's all you have, put some respect on your name. If you only can give them a place on the floor with a blanket and a pillow, and y'all all sleeping down there together because you working hard trying to get a bed, because you paying the money that you got right now just to supply the roof, put some respect on your name, sis. Put some respect on your name, bruh. Stop sitting around thinking less of yourself. Do you know it's hard out here? And it's levels to this thing called living. It's levels to it. The poorest people, not even the poorest people. The richest people, not even the richest people. The middle of the class ain't even really in the middle. It's levels. And I'm not just saying 3 levels. I'm saying there's multiple levels to this thing called life. And you will never know at what age or what point in your life you're going to fall into any of those levels. So because you really don't know where you're going to fall in these levels, because you only have a certain amount of control, for real, you need to take joy, take pride, and continue to press hard as you can and enjoy the level that you're at. Stop doom scrolling. Y'all didn't see me last week because I took a social media break. And when I say I took a social media break, if my family sent me something or whatever, I click it and watch it. But I wasn't even watching some of my favorite motivational YouTubers. I didn't watch anybody because I had to sit back and say, okay, if you're having problems getting rest, then maybe you need to limit the time that you're looking at your phone screen. Not only that, you may need to limit time of stimulation that you're giving yourself based off of what you're watching. Maybe your body needs a reset of everything. And then when you reset, you'll feel different, you'll rest better, and your mind will be clearer. Now, it's not that I was doom scrolling. I try to watch things that are as positive as they possibly can be. I don't watch certain things anymore. If it's not good for my ear gate, my eye gate, my ear gate, I stay away from it because I know my triggers. So you know how some people watch people that they don't like just because they want to see what's going on in their life, or they sit and they troll and they make accounts and watch them and play with them. I don't do that. I don't have the energy. Like mentally, I can't handle that kind of stuff. I would be the worst troll because I would definitely like tell on myself some kind of way. I am not a good troll. I would never even try it. Okay, I'm not good at that kind of stuff. And plus it's a waste of time for me. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy, and God will not be happy with it at all. And God has blessed me so much that I refuse to let a fool in his foolish ways take me away from the gifts and the blessings of God. I refuse, because I know what it feels like to be out of your mind. I know what it feels like to be depressed. I know what it feels like to be sick in your body. I know what it feels like to be stressed out. I know what it feels like to be fearful of people, places, and things. I know what it feels like to have trust issues to the point that you will isolate yourself from everybody. Since I have experienced those things and I don't like the way they feel, I have learned to set boundaries. But I also have learned to put some respect on my name. I want y'all to start putting some respect on your name. Stop looking at your circumstances and saying you not this, you that. I don't care if you in the projects. Do you understand me? If you realize the projects is not your final destination, put some respect on your name. If you realize that McDonald's or whoever, little fast food restaurant, or a parking attendant, if you realize that's not your final destination, put some respect on your name. If you only got $5, $2, or your account is negative, but you know that it's a new pay cycle coming up, and you put that work in to have a deposit, or you went out there and put that work in your whatever your hustle is, and you know some money coming, put some respect on your name. Put some respect on your name. If you're able to turn on some water, or you're able to go somewhere where some hot water and some soap and wash yourself, and you working to get yourself together and get better, put some respect on your name. If you went without a drink for 24 hours and you've been drinking your whole entire life nonstop, and you went for 24 hours, put some respect on your name. If you were able not to do that drug of choice that you've been doing during your whole life since you was able to even make a cognitive decision, and you went 24 hours without doing it, put some respect on your name. Stop beating yourself up because of what you see people pretending out here to be. Because I'm here to bring it to you. I have my good days and I have my bad days, and I show y'all everything. And some people may think, well, why is she always praising God and she's always this that? But then the next day she's struggling and she depressed and she hurting and she going through it. Because that's real life, baby. Do you think people that are always up and high spirited and feeling good are always like that? I'm sorry. If that is what you're striving for, no, it's not going to happen on the earth. Because we live here. That's not how it works here. Here, you have to fight for your peace. You have to fight for, you know what I mean, your happiness. You have to fight for clarity. You have to fight to be hopeful. You have to fight to be successful. You have to fight for these things. And in order to fight, you got to know what fight you're having, and you got to know where to gain your strength from. You got to know what you're doing in this fight. Because the arms that you used to swing with are not the arms that you are going to win this fight in. The mouth you used to be mouthing with, and that stand you used to have, and how you used to think that you were intimidating people, that's not going to help you win this fight that's going on down here. You're going to have to change up your whole approach. And then you're going to have to get some principles and some morals, and you're going to have to really stand on something. For real. And also, you need to remember that vengeance is not yours. So if you out here and you think that you got to get back at somebody because somebody did X, Y, and Z, and you out here trying to be the avenger, no, it doesn't work that way, y'all. It does not work that way. It's not going to work out for you. But if you out here and you putting your hand to the plow and you trying to make it happen, and you know how to make a whole lot out of a little bit, and you praying, and you staying focused, and you're trying to do the right thing, and you are doing things with good intent, we need to be out here doing good deeds. I'm a Christian and I know about all faiths. And one thing that they practice in Islam, we don't say it the same way in Christianity, but it's the same thing. In Islam, they are big on doing good deeds. They are big on your deeds. What deeds did you do today? Because that's what counts. We lose that. We need to understand as a people, what you sow in this earth is what you reap. That's the same as good deeds. What deeds are you putting out? Because if you're putting out things that are not right, you're going to receive those things that are not right. But the sad thing about the person that puts out darkness and receive darkness back, they don't accept accountability for it. They point the finger at everybody else. But they don't realize that you are the creator of the things that you are receiving. You created that life for yourself. You created those issues for yourself. You created that miserable atmosphere for yourself. You did all that to yourself. You see what I'm saying? You have to be mindful what you're doing, how you're doing it. And when you know that you're doing it with good intent, put some respect on your name. That's what I want you to do today, because there's a lot of us out here. I used to be like that. You know what I mean? I had to realize at a young age I was doing big things. And I always try to figure out, why don't I fit in my age group? I always gravitated to older people. But then when I would try to gravitate to people my age, I just never fit in because my mind operated different. My desires were different. The things that I thought were right were different. And I always had a complex way of thinking. But I would try to dumb down my gift so I could fit in, because I felt like that's what I was supposed to be doing, what everybody else was doing. And my daughter grew and she had the same issues. And then she said to me the other day, she said, Mom, she, she said she realizes now that I am really, she said, Mom, you are really decent. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, where is this coming from? And she was saying, I can't remember verbatim, but I know that it just stuck with me, the thing she was saying, and it made me cry. And I said, thank you, daughter, for giving me my flowers. And when I say thank you for giving me my flowers, I don't want all those flowers at the grave. Tell me the impact I had over your life right now, whether it be good or bad. Tell me that you learned something from me being a living example and a testament in this world. And that's what she did. And I texted her after the conversation and said, thank you, because you helped me to understand that I am doing things with good intent. I'm managing my staff with good intent. I try to handle relationships with people with good intent. I try to be honest and truthful about things that are going on, whether a person likes it or not, because I want my deeds to be good. I want to sow goodness in the world so I can reap that in return. I subtract myself from situations and people, places, things, so I don't multiply the bad things that are in me. Because some people don't even realize you got a lot of crap in there. But you need to learn how to accept accountability for it and realize what you need to do to stay away from it. It is so easy to get around people that can strengthen your sins. It is so easy to get around people that can help you stay angry and be angrier. It is so easy to get around people that will deter you from becoming healthier because they're unhealthy. It's so easy to stay around people that will encourage you to continue drinking, knowing doggone well that you having kidney function failure and liver failure and everything. It's easy to find that kind of company. It's easy to be around people that are negative and only have negative things to say and only, know gloom and doom and can't even think of a peaceful thought or a peaceful word to say out their mouths because it just ain't in them because they don't want it. It's easy to get around those type of people. It's easy. They come a dime a dozen. They in the comments right now, dropping all kinds of stuff. You see what I'm saying? That's how they are. They that's a part of their lives. And one thing I try to tell my staff too, don't get mad at evildoers. Don't get mad at naysayers. Don't get mad at negative people. Everybody needs a job. Everybody needs a job. And it just so happened that they work for the devil. I'm going to say it just like it is. Everybody needs a job. And it just so happens that those people work for the devil. And you need to make sure that you stay away from devilish activity and the people that indulge in them. You have to, because it will consume you as it will consume them. And eventually, you die off. And your legacy and everything that you leave behind will be dark. And at your funeral, no one will have anything good to say. They will sit there in quiet while the pastor will try to give a sermon that will be hard for him to give. So he'll end up just giving a sermon of salvation. I don't know if you guys ever been to funerals where the pastor just end up preaching about salvation, because there's nothing really good that the family could say about the person, or they can't guarantee that the person has went to glory. So basically the pastor just does a whole sermon on salvation because there's no real background, no real legacy, no real story or testament that they can speak positive over the person that passed away, because their life wasn't right and the things that they did was out of pocket. So the pastor ends up preaching about the Lord, and he sticks to the basics about salvation and trying to get your life right. That's what they do. That's what they do. And I've seen it over and over and over and over again, because people are living in the dark and some people love it. They have let the devil confuse them and to make them think that they are in the best place they've ever been in their life, wreaking havoc and destruction. mentally destroying people, places, and things with their presence, their personality, and the words that come out their mouth or the text that they write. They think they are hot stuff, really don't even realize that it's a place that's hot waiting for them to get there. You got to stay around those type of people. You got to stay from around them, not around them. You got to stay from around them because it's easy to get caught up. You ever notice it's easy to do the wrong thing, but it's hard to do the right thing? It is hard to do the right thing sometimes, especially if you're a professional evildoer. If you are a professional evildoer, meaning you are just good at it. You are good at cursing people. You are good at talking about people. You are good at stabbing people in the back. You are just good at it. If you are good at it, it is even harder for you to get your life right because you don't see anything wrong with what you're doing. And if you don't see anything wrong with what you're doing, you don't know how to stop it. You don't know how to stop it. And when people bring it to your attention, you looking at them like they crazy. And something's wrong with them because they're trying to be a peacemaker and they're trying to bring light to dark situations. So the moral of the story here and the purpose of this live is to motivate you to put some respect on your name if you're out here doing good deeds. If you're out here doing the best that you can. If you're out here making a dollar out of 15 cents, a nickel, or a penny. If you're out here trying your best to be the best mom that you can possibly be. If you're spending time, quality time with your kids. If you are putting your responsibilities and your priorities first before fun and fantasy. That's another big one. If you are putting fun and fantasy ahead of stability, mental and physical stability, then you have a lot to learn. Fun and fantasy fades away. Your stability is what you need to sustain this thing called life. And if you're out here trying your best to do those things, then put some respect on your name. I'm putting respect on mine each and every day. My kid is giving me my flowers. My son called me to go all the time. I used to think they were just saying this kind of stuff, but now that they're getting older, they're starting to see things differently, and they're not just saying it to me, but they are honoring me in their actions. I'm noticing the honor that's forming, and I notice that as I'm growing and I'm changing, it's provoking them to do the same thing. And that's why I say you got to be careful being around evildoers because they are provoking. And if you are trying to do the right thing, and if you're trying to stay in the pocket of what is good, it's easy to get around people that will provoke you to step out of line. Stepping out of line is the easiest thing you can do. But to stay in the pocket and stay in line, you're going to feel like you're out of breath. You can't breathe. You're tired. You feel like you're going to pass out. It is hard because of the world that we live in. But keep on pushing, keep on trying. Put some respect on your name. Don't look at YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and all them. Find your own way. Everybody ain't supposed to sell shirts. Everybody ain't supposed to be YouTube stars. Everybody's not supposed to go viral. Everybody is not supposed to be a super organizer. Everybody is not supposed to have 10,000, 5,000 in the bank account every month. Everybody is not supposed to have an 800 credit score. Everybody's kids are not supposed to be in this elite school. That's not life. That's not life. That's just the way some people live. But that's not life. And you have to find out what your life is supposed to be and go after that. And it may not happen overnight. Please don't think you're going to be an overnight success. Nobody is an overnight success. And please don't think that once you attain or reach the mountain or peak of whatever it was you were trying to attain and reach the mountain or the peak of, that something else is not going to come along. There's always going to be something, y'all. It's always going to be something, and it's always going to be somebody. That's a part of living. That's life. Learning how to cope, learning how to build, learning how to sustain, learning how to be thankful, learning how to show gratitude, learning how to do good deeds, knowing how to be a person of principles, character, honor, respect, learning how to mean what you say and say what you mean, learning how to accept if you are wrong and apologize and accept accountability, learning how to be an individual unapologetically. You don't have to go with the flow because the flow is not always going in a direction that is good. Just because you are affiliated with people, places, and things, and if they doing something that you know ain't right, don't do it just because you affiliated. You have your own mind, make your own decisions. And if they don't like you or they not, take it to you the way they used to, then leave them alone. You are enough all by yourself. You're pretty enough, you're handsome enough, you're smart enough. Okay? You're articulate enough. Okay? The money that you have, it is enough for right now. You can make it enough. Make it enough. Where you live at right now, it's enough. Make it enough. But keep pressing. Keep pressing towards things that are better. Keep pushing yourself. You may not meet the mark every day that you set for yourself to meet, but did you try? That's all that matters. Did you get up with the purpose of winning? That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Did you try to step on the backs of other people and crush them for your own benefit and purpose? No, don't do that because that's what matters. So it's your Nista, y'all. It's Motivation Monday. I hope that you got something out of this. I got something out of it. And I know when I do my Motivational Mondays, it's a lot. Sometimes it's a lot to absorb. So I advise you to go back and break it down into bits and pieces if you may. Because that's the way my brain operates and that's how I go through life. That's another thing about me. Y'all know I have ADHD. But I'm thankful because I'm starting to realize that my ADHD is a gift if I learn how to use it. And I'm learning. I'm learning a lot. And I would never turn back the hands of time because I am the best version of myself that I've been in my whole entire life. And I tell people that. And my daughter, that's one of the things she said. She said, "Mom, I always ask you about stuff in your past. You always say you don't remember." And I was trying to figure out why you always say you don't remember. And then the pastor said that the Lord says, and this is what's in the book, it says, forgetting those things that are behind me and pressing forward to the mark of the high cross, which is in Christ Jesus. I'm pressing towards the mark. I'm going forward in those things in my life that matter. I can't keep remembering the past and holding on to old stuff and old people, places, and things and behaviors and attitudes and actions. I can't. I don't have room in my cabinets for that anymore. I cleared out space for growth. And even with gray hair now, some wrinkles, little double chin going on, aches and pains in my knees, gastrointestinal problems, I am in the best place I've been in my entire life. I would not turn back the hands of time. I would not like to go back and start over. I do not want to rewind. I want to keep going forward. I am pressing towards the mark of the higher calling, which is in Christ Jesus. I am happy with where I'm going. And as I get older, I plan on going even further. I pray that God continuously breathes the breath of life in me each and every day so I can experience more and more. Even though trials and tribulations will come, I still want the opportunity to experience them and press towards the mark of the higher calling, which is in Jesus Christ. I want to experience life, Lord. I know it's going to be trouble. Trouble is going to come. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy come in the morning. You said that I won. The victory is won. I want to experience it. It's not going to be easy. Some days are good, some days are bad, but I want to experience it. So, Lord, I thank you for today and everything that came with it. And I pray to be a better version of me tomorrow. And I'm going to wake up. I'm going to go to sleep tonight with an attitude of gratitude. And I'm going to wake up with an attitude of gratitude. And I'm going to try my best to continue to do good deeds each and every day. And I'm going to go in the house and I'm going to repent for my sins. And I'm going to get up and do it all over again. Even though it's hard, my attention span is short. Sometimes I don't feel good in my body. Sometimes I may have intrusive thoughts and think negatively. But I'm going to keep on pushing because I know there is light at the end of the tunnel. I believe in the promises of God. And that's what's wrong with some people. They don't have nothing to believe in. But I believe in the promises of the God that I serve. So I pray that he gives me the breath of life so I can continue to press forward. And while I'm pressing, I'm going to put some respect on my name because I chose to press. God don't make you press. It's a choice. And because I chose, regardless of the circumstances, the pressure and the pull, I'm going to put some respect on my name because I'm not scared to live. I'm not scared to live. I love y'all. Motivation Monday. I'm headed on home. God bless each and every one of you. I hope that you were blessed by this message. Take care, y'all. Bye.